Yeah, I think it's just the culture that Coach Reed builds. He does a great job of making everybody feel important and maximizing their strengths. And so being able to throw a guy on the football field and it just kind of fits perfectly. And so the culture that Coach Reed builds kind of really exemplifies our team. Yeah, I mean, you said he's a playmaker. I knew that from the beginning. But I think what I've loved the most is how hard he works. He's someone that puts the work in every single day, and that's why I knew, even when some of those throws I was missing them to him early in the season, that they were going to hit because he puts in the work every single day. Yeah, I think football is one of the best sports in the world for that reason exactly, is that it brings people together, people from every aspect of life, and be able to have a common goal to root for. And it shows the best part about America is people from all these different communities and all different ethnicities are able to come together for a common goal as well. And so football is amazing, and I'm glad I get to play on a stage like this. Yeah, I mean, I think it's important to me every single day. It's not about football. It's just giving glory to God for being able to walk around and live my life, to have a beautiful family, to be able to have impact on others. And I'm going to use that stage and that platform, win or lose, to give glory back to Him, to hopefully bring others closer to Him, and that they can have the same love for life that I have because of that. Say that one more time. Yeah, I mean, I'm so appreciative of where I was drafted and the team that I have around me, and I know that it's a special run that we've been on. And so every time I'm here at media night or on this football field in the Super Bowl, I'm going to appreciate those moments because you never know what will be your last one. I think it's just preparation and relying on your teammates. I mean, you don't make the game bigger than what it is. You prepare for these moments your entire life, and your teammates do the same. And whenever you put all that work in together, you can go out there and do special things. And that's what we do, is we just continue to work and don't make it bigger than what it is. Just play our best at the best moments. Yeah, for sure. I mean, what Joe's done this year especially has been so special. Being able to bounce out the tackle and go up against some of the best pass rushers in the league and hold his own. He's a guy that's going to have a gold jacket one day, and it's because of the work he puts in every single day. And he's been in about 12 Super Bowls, it seems like, and the reason why is because he's that type of guy that he's a team player who never will take the praise, but will go out there and put the work in every single day. Yeah, man, it's tough, you know, because I feel like I've watched Luka since he was 18 years old. I remember going to a practice and it was Dirk and Luka, and seeing his maturation and how great of a basketball player he's became has been fun to watch. And as a Dallas fan, it hurts me, but I'm happy for him that he's going to be able to go out there and be in LA and get to try to achieve his dream of winning a championship. But he did so much, not only for the basketball team, but for the city of Dallas. So I'll always be appreciative of those years. But I'm excited for the Mavericks moving forward and the guys that they brought in. I mean, I don't necessarily wish it. I mean, he won a lot of football games. But no, it would have been cool to see it from the sideline and see how he goes about his process. I've known Peyton for a long time, since the Manning camp. And so a great mentor for me, somebody that gives me a ton of advice. But it would have been a tough challenge, but I'm always up for the challenge. Yeah, it's all fun, just because I was that guy. I was a Cowboys fan growing up, and I used to hate the Patriots. I think more than anything, I appreciate the greatness of the Patriots more now when I see how hard it was to do what they did. But we just go out there and play the game that we love, the way that we feel like is the right way. And all the other stuff is kind of outside noise. Hopefully we're just giving people a great product to watch, and they can see the love for the game that we have. Yeah, no, I mean, you have fun with it because it kind of brings you closer together when people are rooting against you. You just kind of become a tighter brotherhood in that locker room, and you know that we're doing it the right way, and we can bring ourselves together, have Chiefs Kingdom with us, and go out there and try to win the game against everybody. I'm trying to be the greatest Patrick Mahomes that I can be. I mean, that's obviously a goal of anyone's, is to be the greatest of their profession. But in order to do that, you have to be the greatest that you can be every single day. And if that's on the field and the work ethic I put in, or off the field and the father and husband that I am, I'm going to try to be the greatest in that way. And whenever I'm done with football, if I leave everything out there the way that I feel like I have so far, as far as effort and mentality, I'll be happy with the results, and I'll let others talk about who the greatest is of whatever profession that is. I wish I would have been a little bit better at baseball, but I think it all worked out with football. I mean, I grew up loving baseball. I still love it. I root for the Royals hard. We had a great year this last year. But I have a love for the game. I have a love for baseball. I wish I'd have been a little bit better. I might have had a chance to maybe play a little AAA, AA, something like that, but I know how hard it is to make it to the professional league. I watched my dad do it for years and years. Be on the baseball what? Ooh, I mean, I might like to do something a little bit of baseball. I don't know what exactly that is, but I don't know if I'll be able to make it on the field or as a coach or anything like that, but I would love to watch or be a part owner or maybe do something to kind of have an impact on the baseball game. Yeah, I've said it kind of all week, but it's been everybody. It really has been. Special teams, defense, offense, whatever it is. Everybody's had an impact on every single game this year, and that's special. When a group of guys come together and go for their ultimate goal, it builds a brotherhood, and I don't take that for granted, and know that everybody's had this goal in mind. We have to go out there and finish the job. I think more than anything, it gives me a better perspective on life. I mean, I might have bad days, but when I go home and see that smile on that face, man, you can't have a bad day because you know you're a father at the end of the day. And being able to win these games, I was the kid in the locker room with my dad, and I have so many great memories. And for them to be able to experience the Super Bowl and hopefully get that confetti on the field, those will be moments I have, but moments they'll have for the rest of their life.
So as a player, bro, like we know when we have the it thing, right? Like little league, 6, 7 years old, you know when it's like, yo, I kind of got it. Can you take us back when you felt like, oh, this is kind of something different? Like I have something there.
I think it's when I look back on it now is when I played t-ball baseball, and like when I played t-ball, I remember I was like throwing the baseball around, playing it like I played with my dad out on the big league fields, and like no one was catching it, no one was. I was hitting kids with the baseball, everything like that, and I remember being like, well, I gotta go up, I gotta go play kid pitch, whatever like that, and it's kind of how my whole life was with baseball until the very end. Is that I always was a step ahead, and that's when I knew that I was a little different. You know, as I've watched the greats, I think more than anything, it's just to be able to win. And I know that sounds easy, but to be able to win with the team that's around you is something that's special and that the greatest do. And I think I learned that the most from Tom Brady, man. He would be whatever it took to win the football game. And as a quarterback, that's what you have to be, and that's what I've learned over my career. Yeah, I appreciate it. I think I first fell in love, I think it was when I first started playing starting quarterback on varsity in my junior year of high school. And I remember being in Friday nights lights in Texas, all the fans, all your boys you grew up with, and you go out there and win these football games. And I remember that emotion that I had of winning those football games, and that's when I knew I couldn't give it up, and that's when I knew that I wanted to follow those dreams of being a football player. Whew, you know, I'm a little different. I didn't watch a ton of football growing up, but I would say my first vivid memory was probably the Green Bay Aaron Rodgers Super Bowl when he played, I believe, the Steelers, and he diced up in Dallas. That was a big one. And then I think the drive that Big Ben had against the Cardinals when he threw that touchdown to Santonio Holmes in that back corner. Those were moments that I'll forever be imprinted in my brain. I think everybody is just focused on the ultimate goal, and that's winning. We don't care how it looks. We don't care who gets the praise. We just want to win the football game, and we got a lot of trust in this building. We got a lot of trust in each other. And so whenever a guy gets their opportunity, they go out there and make the play happen, and we trust that the guy's going to do it. You know, I don't even think it's embracing being the villains. We embrace who we are, and we believe we play the game the right way. We believe that we play with a lot of heart and a lot of passion for the game, and then we win football games. And if winning football games makes you a villain, we're going to keep going out there and doing it. Ooh, I think a talent. I think people know I'm really good at ping pong. Like if you ask Trav's never beat me at ping pong, so that's one. And then I think in like another lifetime with this voice, I might be a country singer. So I might have to bring that out after I retire. Yeah, Zach, man, I just want to give you a shout out, man. Keep that love for the game. Go out there and do it with all your passion, all your pride, and you'll achieve your dreams. What's up, man? How you doing? Nice to meet you, Evan. Ooh, something most people don't know about me is that. That's a good question, Evan. I would say that when I go home, I spend most of my time just with my kids, running around the neighborhood, playing at the park, and I have too much fun whenever I get on the swing myself, and I have to let my kids get a turn on the swing. Good to meet you, Evan.
What do you expect from the Eagles next Sunday?
Yeah, I mean, I expect a great football team, a team that's going to play with a lot of pride, a team that's going to play hard, play fast, and they have a lot of great players. It's going to be an extreme challenge for us, and we have to be ready for that on every single snap. But that's what you want. You know, play the best in the biggest game of them all, and we're excited for that opportunity.